Hello, my name is Trevor Stotka, and I want to share with you how God gives truly unexpected miracles. What would you do if you're living everyday life, one day you're driving home from work, and literally just like that, you're in a hospital bed struggling to live? A lot of people think I'm crazy for even thinking this, but the day of my accident on July 21st, 2015, that was the best day of my life. Here's who I was before my accident. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Live your life to the fullest because these chances don't come to you every day. I'm number 4 sitting at the table.
Here we go. Last man sitting at the table wins. Here we go.
So in college, one of my buddies asked me if I wanted to play cowboy poker at the rodeo. I asked him, "What's that?" He told me. So I got the smart idea to ask my teacher if he could give us extra credit for this event. He said yes. So me and my classmates competed in cowboy poker at the rodeo. We did this for school. The best things about all these memories, living in the moment and making them. It's a blessing to remember them because I have no memory at all for 2 years after my accident. Lacrosse changed my life forever. I began playing in middle school, played in high school, and then played at Chico State. Yeah, a ton of people say, "Oh, Chico State, that's just a big party school." Yes, it is. But multitasking social environments go for work. Freshman year, one of my captains introduced me to my major, construction management. My grandparents went out to dinner one night and they met the owner of a construction company. She was celebrating her accomplishments. I went to interview with this company and they were located in Sacramento, California. I signed with this company after college. Driving home from work one day is when the accident happened. My dad is not into hunting at all. In high school, I got the desire to duck on my family's property in Northern California. I used to eat, sleep, and drink in the duck blind. I even scheduled my college courses so I could duck in the mornings before class. This is the most memorable picture I have. This is where I took my brother pig hunting for his first time, and this was for his birthday. He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed, miracles that cannot be counted. He has given way more than any of us could have ever expected. In our waiting, God is working. This miracle came a true moment out of nowhere. Here's my truck after the accident on July 21st, 2015. I was 24 years old. So it was a Tuesday and I'm driving home from work. I was stuck in dead traffic on I-80 in Sacramento, California. An 18-year-old gas tanker truck came down the freeway full speed and he rammed into me. My truck was like a tin can, fully damaged, flipped, and totaled. God is never late, but on time. He was perfectly on time that day. This is Steve West. He's a true savior of my life. God sent me angel the day of my accident. He was driving home from work and he saw the gas tanker truck on fire in the middle of the freeway. Everyone else was running away saying, "Oh no, fire!" But he saw my truck flipped over and came over to help me. I was hanging down my seatbelt, bleeding profusely. He safely got me out of my truck, put me over the median and into an ambulance who took me to UC Davis Hospital. Prayer, blessing, and family.
We're all pulling for you, Trevi.
Here's my family and friends supporting me at the hospital, in the waiting room. God hears all prayers. I had family, friends, local churches praying for me, and even some country radio stations were calling out my name. I'm so blessed my mother took videos of me in my whole recovery. God gave me unexpected favor the day of my accident. This is called a traumatic brain injury. Half of my brain was terribly damaged and 2/3 of my skull was replaced. The main injury of the accident was I was hitting the right side of my head. The right side of your brain has a mirror effect to your left side. My left arm and left leg were fully disabled. I could not eat, walk, or talk for a couple years. I did therapy for me at the hospital to even try to sit up, and I could not do this. The most I could do is blink my eyes. So with all the signs showing, and you got the doctors talking, and they're all saying, I don't think human can survive this, but if he somehow lives, he'll never walk or talk. Come close, he will come close to you. So the doctors, they pulled my family aside, sat them down, and told them, we don't think he's gonna make it. My grandma stood up and said, do you believe in miracles? God spoke through her, and we both prayed to eye because she suffered a couple strokes, and we both prayed faith in everything. I was sent to Craig Hospital in Colorado. This is one of the best hospitals in the nation for a traumatic brain injury. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. He has given me utmost amount of strength to accomplish miracles, and He put me here today. How big of a blessing everything was during this day of my accident. The location was only 15 minutes away from UC Davis Hospital, and the CHP officer drove home at a perfect God-given time. If he drove by a couple minutes before, he would have missed the accident fully. If he drove by a couple minutes after, I'd be hanging down from my seatbelt bleeding profusely, and I probably would have bled out and died. Craig Hospital opened the doors and gave me so many opportunities to create miracles. Here's me and my family. I have lived with my parents ever since I got home from the accident. I've had many struggles and errors of relearning how to eat, walk, and talk, but they have been there for me. They have given me so much, and in my future I can't wait to give back to them. Here's me and my brothers. One was Army Ranger training. He took some time away to be with me at the hospital. My other brother, he was in college. He stopped college to live with me at the hospital. Here my parents with me and my nurse. Every nurse, every doctor cannot believe who I am today. I only have 2 scars from the accident. A small little one on my pinky finger, and one where they replaced 2/3 of my skull. The love of a family is life's greatest blessing. Here's my family supporting me at Craig Hospital, and they're wearing custom t-shirt that says Stotka Strong. An important part of this picture for me is where possible up on the bridge overhead. This brings to my mind when someone says, "Hey, that's impossible." I think to myself, yes, I'm possible. Here's me and my brother sitting down. He was my youngest brother, so I gave him a very hard time growing up. I couldn't eat, walk, or talk for a couple years, so he gave me a very hard time back. This itself was just true motivation for me to get better and better. This little yellow bird, his name was Sunny. He was my best friend. He bit my neck, I cried oh so hard. So I don't get why a famous hospital like this have therapy birds that bite their own patients. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. So while playing a sport and your coach says, "Hey, that's not possible," believe in yourself, show confidence, and nothing shall be impossible. Never give up on something you really want. It's difficult to want, but it's more difficult to regret.
You got this, Trev. You got this. You gotta open up. There we go. There you go. Good, good, good. Bring your chin up. Nice. Okay. How are we gonna get that ice cream off the spoon? Use your lips. Oh, it's still on there. Help me get it off. Close your lips. They're on the spoon. You can do it. There's a little on there. Yeah. Nice. Very good.
Over your lips.
Get that off your lips, Trev. Can you lick that off? Okay, we're gonna hold this here for 1 second. Okay.
This is one of my first time eating food after the accident. It would be a huge regret today if I didn't keep trying. At first I had chocolate ice cream. Yeah, it was pretty good back then, but today it's by far way better. Never lose hope. Just when you think it's over, God sends a miracle. This is my first time eating at home after the hospital.
That was fine. Pick it up. That's all I want you to take. Just to start, okay? Close those lips. All the way. It's gonna fall out. There you go. Don't laugh. No laughing allowed.
I ate out of a G-tube for over a year. It's a plastic tube and salty, but it feeds you food, gives you water, and gives you medication. One day my family was sitting down and they're having steak dinner. I smelled the steak and I was so jealous I did not get any. And this was before I could even talk. But when they finished dinner, I got their attention and did this. I was sent a true miracle of motivation for me to want to eat again. Never perfect, always genuine.
Hi to Amber. Say hi, Amber. Can you mouth it? Oh, they're perfect.
Mouthing words really was one huge step for me being able to talk again. No one's ever perfect, but your heart always shows. God's grace gave me a true gift.
Say hi, McKenna.
Hi,
How's it going?
how's it going? I've had so many struggles and errors of relearning how to talk again. No one's ever perfect. And it was not just luck that brought me this far, but it was the grace of God. Hope is the only thing stronger than fear.
Got those legs going.
Getting everything moving.
Holding your head up. Going strong, Trev. You're doing awesome.
Looking real good.
Isn't that cool to see you walking? Just get it himself.
All right, Trevor, now we're gonna go a little faster because you've got long legs.
Once you have hope in your heart, anything is possible. This machine taught my muscles how to move when I can actually walk. This machine changed my life for the best in many, many ways. This is called a loco mat. Be faithful in the small things because it is in them that you strike lies.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh.
Keep on going, Trevi. You're doing great, man.
Pull, Trevor.
Pull, pull. Oh, there you go.
Pull. Go ahead, try it again.
Pull, 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 pull. Oh,
Oh, so close.
there you go. Good job.
Okay, here we go. Pull through. Pull.
Pull, pull, pull. Oh. It's coming, though. It's coming, dude.
Pull. All right, let's go back to our nice smooth walk, okay? Mom, can you see what our time is there? Top middle. You're at 4.
Here is me attempting to walk before I went home Christmas time in 2015. Every race takes a lost step to win. You fall down, you get up, you fall back down, you get up again, but you never give up. Always push yourself to your future dreams. Your goal will be achieved. Be so happy that when others look at you, they become happy too.
That's
And
incredible.
take a step back. Take a step back, Trev.
What?
Oh my god. Oh, you're on video, so now. Okay, now do it again. Can you do one more time? Or are you pooping out? Let's
Oh
just
my
stand in that one. Should we
gosh.
give it a break?
Look at that face. That's a face of
I did it?
accomplishment. Yeah. You're doing it,
Was that
Trev.
me?
You're doing it all by yourself.
That was great, Trevor. That's the best you've done on that side.
Even something small like moving my foot. This is one monumental move of me being able to walk again. This positive mentality has brought me pretty far in this recovery. So why not be happy and spread your happiness to everyone else? When God steps in, miracles happen.
And then take a small step forward. Small step forward, make it close. Very nice. And now with your right leg, step. Perfect. Come on. Very good. Come on up.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous to attempt these stairs. Yeah, something small like a flight of stairs, but every step you take, you will grow as a person. When a struggle comes in life, let God step in your shoes, and a true miracle in your future will happen. This is the biggest life change I've ever had. God will open doors that you didn't even knock on.
Trevi, look up. There you go. Nice. That looks awesome.
So there are only a couple locomats in the country, or the nation. One was at Craig Hospital in Colorado, and I'm so blessed they let me know about a different locomat that was in California. I am so lucky it was only 15 minutes away from my house. I first showed up here in a wheelchair, and it took a good 2 years for me to actually be able to walk again. While I used this machine with my trainers, she introduced me to Mission Church in Walnut Creek, California. Life is a series of thousands of tiny miracles. Every morning I wake up, put my clothes on, make breakfast, brush my teeth, and get the day going. The tiniest little things you do, they will change you as a person. And yes, it will make you a better you. The personal acts of kindness you give can and will change someone's life. Think of something small like my physical therapist who introduced me to Mission Church. This changed my life forever. The way he never gave up on me made me never give up on him. Before the accident, I never prayed, and I rarely ever went to church. But God found my heart, and I felt all in. Here my pastor Rachel and Tyler Johnson. They have the biggest hearts, and I always felt so blessed to spend time with them both. I lost my driver's license the day of the accident, so I Ubered to church for a couple years because nothing could get away from God and my new family. I have met the most meaningful and gracious people at Mission Church. The positivity I have every day opens my eyes to see the positivity we have in every single second. Mission Church was the greatest part of my recovery, but having God in my heart is the best part of life. This is one of my favorite verses. With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. So someone's going to come up and say, hey, that's impossible. But God's got your back, and he'll come back and say, no, I'll make it possible, which he truly has. So you're working at a friend's garage, and your friend comes up and says, hey, that's impossible. Yeah, it's probably impossible for them, but it's not impossible for you. I have had a lot of impossible put on me in this whole recovery, but God gave me strength to overcome and create unexpected miracles in my future ahead. By faith in the name of Jesus, this man whom we see and know was made strong. It is Jesus' name and the faith that comes through him that has completely healed him. This is hippotherapy. No, it's not mirrored hippos for therapy, but in Greek, hippo means horse. This is the first time I ever rode.
Trevor's first time on a horse.
This is my horse, his name is Chester. I first showed up in a wheelchair, and it took a good 4 people to even get me onto this tall thoroughbred horse. The mental connection you have with you and your horse is so life-changing. I rode for a couple years, and I was eventually able to walk in, get on the horse on my own, and ride alone. Just riding with the other disabled riders, this changed my life. I had the ability to watch their faces glow. This changed my eyes forever, and watch them grow both physically and mentally. In my future, I plan to own my own barn, and I'm gonna start horse therapy because I love to watch other disabled riders be blessed and happy. Turn your cans into cans, and your dreams into plans. We've all been told, no you can't. Believe in yourself, have some faith, and yes you can. Never forget that. One of my family friends gave me an idea to shoot a light shock pull with one hand. My life was changed. That kind of was a huge part of my past, and it's going to be a giant part of my future. I am going to eat, sleep, and drink in the duck blind again. Back in college, I had the dream and desire. I wanted to do guide handicaps in the duck blind. God wrote this story, and this is my plan today. Don't ever give up on your journey ahead. Keep up your hope and put it in your future. Take action, the best is yet to come. this is the last thing anyone thought I'd be doing my recovery. So the life we're living is like we're riding a roller coaster. You start at the bottom of the tracks, slowly make your way up step by step by step. Yes, it takes time, but think of all the accomplishments you make. You work your way up, slow process, you hit the top, and the huge miracle in your life is going to happen. Never rush your weight. Faith isn't believing what God can do in your life, but it's to believe what God is doing in your life right now. These are pictures of me after my accident that I actually do remember. My grandpa played poker at the casino all the time. It was me versus him in the finals, and I took him down with a legendary poker hand. Here I took my cousin hunting for the first time. Family support has by far been the number one key and support for me in my whole recovery. My grandparents were there for me at my physical therapy for a couple years. I loved worship at church. God gave me a voice, and yes, I can't sing, but I sure can't sing very well. But the song struck true to my heart. I've got miracles on miracles, a million little miracles. Miracles on miracles, counting miracles, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't even count them all. Miracles on miracles, a million little miracles. Miracles and miracles, counting miracles, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't even count them all. Okay, enough of that. God is so good. You will have many obstacles ahead in your future journey. People will doubt you. Yes, you will make mistakes, but keep working hard and you will have no limits in your future ahead. Your dreams will be achieved. The truck driver, he stepped away from the accident, and I've not heard from him at all, even today. But if I could talk to him, I would give him a thank you for giving me the best day of my life. Hopefully you can all see why this was the best day for me. We all have a future dream on our mind. What works best for me is I think about it, talk to God about it, put faith in action, and a true future dream will be worth it, working your life ahead. I have been given so much in my whole recovery, this journey, and in my future, all I want to do is give back. I want to show everyone that God is good. From this past experience, you don't have to believe in God, but given my past, you are beautiful where you are, and God loves you. Who knows what our future holds, but believe in yourself, have some faith, and yes, you will make a miracle. Thank you for your time.